ride and into a bit of a hill climb, so I'm going a bit slower than usual, and not that I go up it that quick anyway, but a bit slower to do this little bit of video, so there's less wind noise and less road noise. So on my way out for a ride today, but I'm also headed over to a friend of mine's, not to see him obviously because I can't, and he's not there anyway because he spends most of his time living abroad on his boat, which is nice. So we're on the way just to peer over into his garden because he's got something there for us, or an idea anyway. So people who are familiar with my channel will know that I get up to all sorts. And last year, a friend of mine and me, Simon, got himself a boat, which we did up a bit. And yeah, we took you through the steps of getting the boat, doing it up a bit, finding a motor, and then eventually launching it. And it was good fun. I've taken it out here and there, Simon's taken it out. And I toyed with getting my own, but then just the logistics of owning a boat is, I don't know, just not realistic. Bikes, yeah, you can tuck them away. Fly. So there's no way I could have a boat. You can pay for moorings, which actually, despite what people say is reasonable money for what you get, it's only really 6 months of the year. The other 6 months of the year, you've got to put it on a hard standing, and that's your problem. So realistically, it's just a non-doer for me. It's nice to have them while you're feeling buzzed about them and actually being out on them, but actually the amount of time you get to play in them is minimal for the money it costs. Anyway, I'm going off track. Long and short of it was, I was not going to buy a boat. And then my mate Mark says to me, I see you finish that boat, and he was watching all the videos and that. I was like, yeah, it's good fun. He says, do you want another project? I said, oh, I don't know. He goes, how about 200 horsepower 18-foot race boat? And then I was like, maybe could be talking about something here. So basically, it's just one of those scenarios where it gets parked up, you intend to take it out in a few weeks' time, and it never happens. So Mark used to race this boat a bit, and he parked it up in his front garden, back garden, wherever, and he was firing it up every month, and then he just sort of got sidetracked, or he was away, and then it's been stood for 2 years. But it is an old boat. It's like 1980s or the early 90s or something like that. He said, well, most of it's just tidying stuff up, and then do what needs to be done to the motor. Who knows, that motor could need a full rebuild for all we know, or it could just need some crank seals and plugs and check over and away you go. He says to me, how about you do the work, sort out bits and pieces, cables, polish the gel coat, make it look nice, start checking the motor over. If it needs parts, well, halves on the parts, hopefully it doesn't need parts, and then he'll make me a part ownership or half ownership on the boat. I like the idea of that, so we're going to go and have a look at it. trying to kill myself today, just cruising, although it probably doesn't look like it from that angle. Brains hanging out my nose or something. So this morning, I get the bike out, help my mum with the gardening, pulling roots out. Oh, yeah, Rich, get out on the bike. As soon as I finish that, it starts raining, doesn't it? Bastard. Always does. To top it off, I get the cameras out, and while I'm wheeling the bike around, try out my new stand. I got that camera mounted there, and I got this camera sitting on my handlebars here. Big platform, be fine. I open the gate, I'm wheeling through the gate, camera slips off the side of the bars, face down on the concrete, smashes the lens. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. I'm like, what the hell? This is what's on the chest mount. Could have just put it over my shoulder, you know? Nah, that'll be fine there. Smash. Just cruising. I'm not sure what the wind's doing on the way back, so I think it's behind me, but I don't like to go pushing until I'm on the way back. So smash camera, order a lens. Every day you seem to be ordering something. Yeah, you need a new one of them. You need that to make that work. For God's sake. It's like Christmas. Stuff turning up every day. Ooh. This is a deceptive little hill. So I've been spoiling this bike. Well, been spoiling me. The bike doesn't know anything. What did I do? Got lights on it, seen them maybe. Funky light on the front. But I'm dead chuffed with that. Comes with a little battery pack. So that's mounted down there. There. So obviously done a few rides. Don't want to be one of these people that's got all this stuff. All the gear, no idea. But a couple of times I'd be down the bypass, be going down the bypass, should I say. I'd be down the bypass. And just leaning on my bars. I don't like a low position. Keep kneeing myself in the guts. Makes you feel sick after a while. But it's not like I can put too much driving power in without feeling uncomfortable. And of course it hurt my elbows, so I thought, right, I'm going to get set tri bars to go on my handlebars. So I can be comfortable. They're a little bit higher than leaning on the handlebars. And so I did. And it's great. And the aero gains you get, the aero efficiency outweighs the uncomfortableness. So even though it's hard for me at the moment, until I've lost a bit of stomach region, even though it's hard for me to pedal, I can just cruise on the pedals on the flat, long flats, and the aero gains, just cruising along. It's great. I do like it. I know that I won't be using them all the time, but it's options, they're there, I can use them when I want it. So I've got my up on the hoods on the brakes, which is where I spend most of my time. I can go on the drops, which is okay for quick speedy bits, that's alright. I've also can sit my hands on the elbow pads of these, which gives me a bit more of a breather. I tend to do that on the big hills where I'm crawling along like a useless person, or when I get into a cruise and I'm down on the tri-bars there. They're great, I love it. A bit heavy, doesn't matter, does it? A bit heavier than you barely even know, I don't even notice it. I haven't had the bike long enough to notice a weight difference. Saving weight on the bike, I'm much better off losing the 3 extra stone that I'm carrying around on my ass. Now then, this is where I double back, get the brass ends. Godolphin Cross, Newtown. Yeah, Newtown. It's dead away, dead away. Turn around. Remember I walked this way once on the way home from Penzance to get to Brass Ends with my mate. Drunk all night. There's 2 guys I used to walk back with, my mate Palmer and then Hackett. Me and Hackett got lost. And then we realised we had to go this way. Delirium had set in. Couldn't walk in a straight line. It's terrible. Terrible, shocking behaviour. We must have walked an extra 2 miles out of our way, as if it wasn't far enough in the first place. Penzance to Brass Ends. I don't know whether this can see anything. Could be pointing up too high. And that crack. Never mind. So I've got my heart rate monitor again today. Haven't actually used that. I keep forgetting. Yeah, training needs a bit of work. $200 on the back. Cool. I'm not going to dig around too much. Oh yeah, the other thing I got was my new saddle. Just a completely different design to the other one. Let's go for something completely different. And yeah, I like it. Instead of a rounded, simple one, it's the cut-out one with a groove up the middle and all that. Stops your nuts from going to sleep. But yeah, that's the boat. Needs a bit of work. Be keen to have a look at it. I wasn't going to snoop around too much without Mark there. subscribers will be thinking, oh, there's somebody eyeing up your gear. I do like to push up a hill, but if I'm really not feeling it, I'll push through, and then if I've got to stop, I'll stop. But only if I can do it without unclipping my feet, because there's nothing worse than trying to start on a hill, get your feet clipped in. Well, for me anyway. There's people out there now who can, obviously, you just don't even look at the pedal, but when your legs are burning, you want to push on and get started on a hill, small gear, trying to get your foot in, it's not happening. Anyway, if I can stop on a post, fair enough. So there we go. 30 or 40 seconds, that's all. Good enough. I'm practically there now anyway. So yeah, I'll be keen to have a look at that boat and uncover it and stuff. Get a nice day and go down there when Mark's home. Have a look at it and see what needs to be done. I'm hoping it's just mostly cosmetic, and then we can just go out and play on it. 200 horsepower, 18 foot. It's got to be some fun, that is. Fun. Other thing, as a side note, with all this CV stuff happening at the moment, everybody's stuck at home, most people are, and my views have gone up a bit, which is great. A few more views, a few more subscribers. I was almost like on a subscriber a day, which was great for about 7 or 8 days, which probably sounds like, obviously it's nothing compared to most people, but for me, with my funny little videos, it's great. It's creeping up slowly, especially when you haven't done a video for a little while. It's like money for nothing if you were getting paid. So, but because I do all sorts of different things, I never really know. I can tell which videos are getting the views, the watch time in hours, and the views, but that doesn't actually tell me who's subscribing. I can see who is subscribing, but not what they're actually watching. So if somebody watches an RC car video, are they subscribing, or are they watching one of my enduro bike videos and subscribing? You know, what are you watching? So if you get this far in the video, do me a favour, leave a comment on this video, just put enduro or RC or cycling or slabby rebuild, whatever it's related to, the video or the videos of your interest, and chuck me a comment so I get an idea of what you're into, because obviously I'll dedicate more time to that subject, you know. That'd be great. Right, near the main road now, so I'm going to blast it straight home for dinner. Blast being the word, eh? Limp it home. Oh, that's a hill, that is. I'll run these cameras until they stop running. put a little less pressure in my tyres today and I can feel it. Although it is smoother, it's harder. I've been running about 100 psi because I'm quite heavy. I want the rolling speed and I don't want to pinch flat. But it is quite rumbly on those rougher roads. Yeah, I think the wind's behind me. Great. Keep moving, but there's a section down here I rode the other week and I really enjoyed it. There's no wind. Or if there was, I think it like maxed out at about 4 mile/h winds. In no particular direction. Up. So I went down the Marazion bypass, just got on the handlebars and cruised, and I averaged 20 mph. It was really good for me and I really enjoyed that, even though it's just a straight road really. So I'm hoping it'll feel the same today. It's a bit wobbly these. Just crunching my elbows in a little bit more than I want. Quite wide in the shoulder, so obviously it's constricting my chest a bit, but I'm going to have to make a little bracket or a plate. Rumbling. Oh, little rabbit, nearly had the rabbit. Oh shit. Made me jump, that did. Funny crunching. It's kind of funny. I realise that I'm not using my feet or my calves, you know. I've got strong calves because I skate as well. I think there's loads of power there. But every time I try to use them, like pushing at the bottom, I end up going, we're doing some weird crap. So I have to give it up. Which is really silly. I've never had that problem before. Well, I said I wasn't going to push up there, but I can't help it. I always push home. It's quite annoying, in fact. Like I want to go out for a cruise. I start off with good intentions and then I end up racing. Oh, that's alright, I suppose. There's no technique behind it. prove it, we've arrived.